want to take you to my first biggest breakthrough before TV, before anything.
Okay.
When at least I got money.
Okay. When you had a bit of money?
A bit of money.
Yes.
A bit of money.
Yeah, so you were okay, comfortable?
Yeah. You see, I used to act with Jicho for Productions.
Okay.
And I want to take this opportunity to thank one Jasper Odak. Odak was our director and owner and founder of Jicho for Productions.
Okay.
So with Jicho for Production, we would travel and go everywhere in this country, performing set books and everything. And I was voted the best Swahili narrator for the longest time.
Is that right?
Swahili narrator.
Narrator.
Yes, for the longest.
Because you crammed scripts and you just...
And I could just
memorize. Deliver. Wow.
And deliver. One of my favorite books up to today is called Mwisho wa Kosa. Mwisho wa Kosa. Penzi watazamaji, karibuni sana katika Mwisho wa Kosa. Riwaya iliyoandikwa na Z Burwani na kuchapishwa na Longhorn Publishers. Na kwa idhini ya Longhorn kunakiliwa kuwa tamthilia nawe Bwana Jasper Okda. Huyu ni mkurugenzi wa kikundi maarufu Jicho for Productions. Kikundi kinachojishughulisha na uigizaji jukwani vitabu vya fasihi katika shule za upili nchini Kenya. Ili tujue ni mhusika yupi aliyotenda kosa lipi na vipi na lini na kwa nini. Jiungane nasi toka hapa hadi ufuoni mwa bahari. Meli yetu itakapotua nanga kwa uhondo ribo. Mtakuwa mtambaji wenyu. It was amazing.
I have no idea what you just said, but it sounded so good.
It was so good. I used to do Kiswahili narrations because I didn't have...
And this is county after town after town?
Town after town, and we'd perform and go. But there's something about me, Jeff.
Would the crowd show up though?
Very big crowds. Because it's students and they want to pass their exams. There's something about me, Jeff. I never like feeling comfortable. I never like feeling comfortable.
Yeah.
So, I always quit when you think things are very good. And you should not quit. That's when you quit and go for a different challenge.
What are you trying to say about this one?
No, this is very good. We are just starting. Just starting.
If you don't show up one of these days... Fred Afuni atajua
No. I won't show up from 2022 because I will be the MP Langato.
Oh, that's fine.
That's okay.
You're in Bali.
Okay.
But when you get comfy?
I hate being comfortable. So when Jicho for Production was at its peak and we had conquered the whole set book world, one time I just said, you know what? I quit. They did not believe that I could leave. What was I going to do? We wanted to start local productions in Luo and in Kikuyu and in Luya. You get?
Yeah.
We wanted to do productions there. So we were with myself, Idi Achieng, Steve Ogana, Victor Bear, some of the top producers. So we started working on script, and I was just brought in as an actor. I was not a producer, just an actor.
Yeah.
Jeff, we did this amazing plays, though it's only 2 tribes that picked, Luo and the Kikuyu.
That's it.
The other guys did not come to show support to their... We could try Luya plays, you'd go for losses. We would try Kamba plays, losses would come in. But anytime we did a Kikuyu play, up to today, they're still happening at the National Theatre. Through
right?
Fanaka Arts and Culture Spill Production still does their plays. So one day I said, I want to produce my first play. And I started writing a play, which up to date is on YouTube. It's called Kibrit Olwarepi, which means the matchstick has fallen into water. It's a story of 2 gentlemen living in the slums in Nairobi. I could easily relate because I was translating it from an English play and bring it back to Luo. So I did the writings. And so one day, when everything seemed so good, I was leaving town, headed to to the train. Understand? I was walking from the National Theatre through Kenya bus station. Then I go through Mudhurwa to wait for the train at the stadium, so that I will not be able to pay for the train as I go to Mwiki.
So you don't. Okay, so it's what? Is it free from there or
no? You hang out so that the guy taking tickets cannot come outside to get money.
You're hanging on the train.
Yes. If you either on top of the train, you can't pay, or if you're hanging at the doors, you can't. He can't just get to you. You are hanging, or even if he gets to you, you'll tell him, "How do you want me to get you the money? It's in my pocket. I'm using both hands holding the train. If I leave, I'll fall."
Yeah.
Of course, there are a few times people have fallen off the train
and died.
Of course, when the train you fall, you die.
Or from the roof.
Wow, or from the roof. From the roof, the only risky thing about being on top of the train and the roof were either the underpasses. You understand? It goes under
the bridges.
Under the bridges. Because if anything happens at that point,
you're going to lose a head.
You're going to hit your head really hard. Or if you're holding and you are tired, you're going to let it go.
And electricity pylons, were they also?
Yes. So it's a dangerous thing.
Yeah. Anyway,
so Jeff,
you're producing your first Kibrit.
I've written the script. I've spent nights and nights trying to translate this script and putting up good for production. So Jeff, this day I'm hanging on the train holding, and my bag was open. The whole script. You know, when the train got there, as I wait for the train, I was reading
your script. Yeah,
so the train got here, and I just put stuff on my bag and held the rucksack on my bag. I forgot that I'd not zipped up the bag.
Yeah.
So as the train goes at Makadara, the whole script flew going.
And you watched it?
I watched it go. That was the first time I ever teared. And I said this dream was all gone.
Because you don't have a backup?
This was it.
Hakuna backup?
Hakuna backup. This was it. I was writing the script.
In longhand?
In longhand. So I'm holding the train.
Yeah.
I can't reach back for my bag.
No.
The zip is open.
And the papers are flying. Sort of like the birds are chirping and the jacarandas are blooming.
You can imagine, Jeff, what I went through.
But hadn't you memorized your own play?
Now listen. I decided, you know what? That was just the first part of it. I could do this again. But now since I'd written, you know when you're writing, ideas are coming and better ideas are coming. And you think a few things that you had thought during the writing. It's very hard. So I sat back, wrote the play again.
From scratch,
with the help of Steve Ogana, who up to today is a very good friend of mine. We are in communication and we are in touch. And we went ahead to produce the biggest ever short Luo play ever.
In Kenya?
We sold up to almost 500,000 pieces.
Come on.
Of Kibrit Olwarepi.
Come on.
Today, if you go on YouTube and look for Kibrit Olwarepi, it is in 10 parts. 10 parts. Shot by Alwan Production. Albert Wandago then.
It's on YouTube?
Yes.
And people still watch it?
Thousands and thousands of views. It's only that it is in parts.
But tell me something.
Yes.
Was it better than the one that floated in the wind?
I think it was better than that.
So you never gave up, Jalas?
I never gave up.
You never gave up.
An amazing thing.
And that's what we call
a story.
A day.
The Hot Breakfast with Jeff and Jalango.